You're watching Fox 11 News, the #1 news at 10.
We're back with a look at our top stories tonight. Ida has weakened to a tropical depression. The storm has left catastrophic damage across southeastern Louisiana, killing at least 2 people. And now Ida is still causing dangerous flash flooding conditions in parts of Mississippi and Alabama. Heavy rainfall, drainage systems without power, and overwhelmed levees risk more life-threatening flooding. President Biden is pledging federal help. The Caldor Fire is moving closer to Lake Tahoe. South Lake Tahoe is now under mandatory evacuation orders. Fire managers say protecting Lake Tahoe remains their top priority, but it is a difficult task. Since breaking out about 2 weeks ago, the Caldor Fire has burned more than 177,000 acres. It's just 14% contained. This week, fire crews face strong wind gusts and extreme heat. The weather is prompting a red flag warning across the northern Sierra through tomorrow. All national forests in California will close tomorrow to keep people safe during extreme fire danger. They'll be closed through September 17th. America's longest war has officially come to an end. The last of the United States military planes have now moved out of Afghanistan. Overnight, rockets launched toward Kabul's international airport, where they were either shot down or they failed to reach their target. The attempted attack coming one day after the U.S. conducted an airstrike against an ISIS-K vehicle filled with explosives near the airport. The Pentagon is investigating reports of possible civilian casualties from the drone strike. So far, the administration says more than 122,000 people have been evacuated from Afghanistan. You can read about all of our top stories and get continuous news and weather updates on our mobile app and website. That's at kkfx.com. The Delta variant is forcing companies, both big and small, to delay return to office plans. As Mandy Gaither reports, many of the tech industry's biggest companies that were first to shut down offices at the start of the pandemic are now joining the growing list of tech giants delaying plans to go back.
The Delta variant surge putting return to office plans on hold.
The Delta variant is shifting the conversation away from we must get back to work to, oh my gosh, we have to think really critically about what work means now.
Consultant Amber Cabral says many of her clients are on wait-and-see mode as tech giants join the growing list of companies pushing their plans months into the future. Google and Uber moving their return date to October. Facebook, Amazon, and Apple delaying a return to corporate offices until at least January. Lyft pushing the return even further to February. Cabral says managers are counting on employees to be patient and flexible.
That this isn't just a conversation about what's going on with the Delta variant. It's also a conversation about people modifying their lives. You've got the folks that were eager to get back that are really frustrated. And then you have the folks that are like, great, because I wasn't ready to go back into the office.
The delay is giving managers more time to encourage or in some cases mandate vaccines. And with some industries facing labor shortages, employers say they don't want to lose anyone over mandates or force them back to the workplace too soon. But with about 18 months out of the office, some workers aren't yet ready to give up the flexibility, comfort, and safety of working from home.
I'm producing more work. I can be held accountable virtually. I don't actually need to be physically in the office.
For Consumer Watch, I'm Mandy Gaither.
Airline travel might be hitting another slump. A new report has found online bookings declined in July. Digital data analytics company Adobe Analytics says consumers spent more than $5 billion booking domestic flights online last month. That's a 16% drop from 2019. It's a big reversal from June when Adobe reported flight bookings were nearly back to pre-pandemic levels. Adobe says the change is because of the Delta variant. Motorists can expect to see prices at the pump go up. According to AAA, the national average is currently $3.15. An executive with GasBuddy, a fuel savings app, says he expects gas prices to increase between 5 to 15 cents per gallon due to Hurricane Ida. The storm passed much of the gasoline refining and oil production along the Gulf Coast. Shell, Phillips 66, and Exxon temporarily closed refineries. About 96% of the oil production in the Gulf of Mexico was also brought to a halt. IKEA is testing out a furniture buyback program in the U.S. The company says the pilot program is only in one store in Pennsylvania right now, but they plan to roll it out to other stores in the future. It works like this. Customers bring back their, quote, gently used IKEA furniture and the store exchanges it for store credit. The furniture will then be sold in the store's as-is section. Not every piece of IKEA furniture will be a part of the program. Recalled products and chests of drawers will not be accepted. Still to come, Justin Bieber breaks Spotify's all-time streaming record. How many listeners the pop star earns each month. And Kid Rock forced to cancel shows after band members test positive for COVID. We have some entertainment news coming up for you next. Justin Bieber is Spotify's most listened to artist ever. A new report by TMZ says the pop star reportedly amassed 83.3 million listeners each month. TMZ also saying that number is higher than any other artist on the platform right now. It's also higher than any artist has ever reached on Spotify. The popular music streaming app is yet to release a statement on the milestone. Bieber's record-breaking achievement comes a few months after releasing his latest album, Justice. Kanye West released his new album over the weekend. After two large listening parties, Kanye released Donda Sunday morning. With more than 25 songs and features from well-known artists like Jay-Z, there's plenty of music for fans to listen to. Some people got a glimpse of the album a few weeks ago when the rapper hosted a listening party in Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta. This marks West's first studio album in 2 years. Kid Rock canceled 2 concerts after members of his band tested positive for COVID. The shows were supposed to take place Friday and Saturday night in Fort Worth, Texas. The singer posted on Twitter more than half his band members have COVID. He added they had all been vaccinated, and so has he. Coming up next on Fox 11 News at 10, how a new emissions law is impacting deliveries from a local food pantry. What's being done to keep the wheels moving?